Munyarwa yebare ejino program nyamurungi ya Inside Headlines afuta kuba turebera ebikuru mu makuru gatari gamwe na gamwe agarukufa umunsi yite ya Uganda nangwa no mucyanga cyawe na kuriya eseri y'amayanja tuba turiya babiri aganje nitumusime Kirindi Artora Kameno nimbanye ne mugenzi wanje
Clever twebembire kandi of course niko twatamutse niko twagomutso Inside Headlines 10 zara muri shahamwenda kandi of course Clever twebembire na mugenzi we ningashi mugenzi wanje ile mwini Kirindi niko turi kutambura mpora twabatangirira mukurice Okowa Sports Updates na nomwami Elvin na mugenzi we kandi niko tujya tutinito omuringo go mutando murire mutamusibire mutabarunjimwe mwebare kwata mukatega Revival TV twatandikiraho twatandikira nshemereza reka nkumanyise ngo kandi mutabani wa Tango Doi sek aba mujibinjiremo ogwe na hatari ya harubashuka tutegereze turebe cyari munagamba tubikwinire nagamba ci nagira ngo akasinga konga ko namazima kandi of course uko twarugayo ogo uri kumenya mwana wangu mugambiriza wishenje riyanga ya Uganda Anet Amonga ajocire president n'ingashi mukuru wihanga ya Uganda mu summit ya RCO ndisa kurutegeza ntimanyisa ci kandi sabitegera munegenda omumisho mu ihanga ya Uganda eyo murundi gwankaganisha tu kandi uko twarugayo ndisa kumanyisa kugira ngo president wereka kuta Museveni abugine bankazirwanaho abagambire kintu ndisa kwa twabihurira kwetegereza nici ekiri mu kigenda omumisho mpora kandi twarugayo ko ndisa kwa turebe bindi ebikwatirana na Shinawatra senior Shinawatra senior Prime Minister wabire henganzi yanga ya Thailand yagarurwa omuchihome nitiza kurara twabireba twinayo chini
because twagaruka mu ihanga rite ya Uganda uwe kibina echa Democratic Party no Robert Mao abase kubarga yo nasima excellence president Yoweri Kaguta Museveni kuriya umukago rukiko rubire rumunyonyo ebyo byona twabasa kubantu kuretera kandi twashuma mu kibuga echa Kampala Shamim Marende abase kubanarga nashobora nshonga zitari zimwe na zimwe no kwatwa kwa waiswa mufumbiro nebyo binje nangwa no kitinisa Joel Senyonyi nawe abasa kubanarga nyuma abazyo babiri bari mu koti ahabwe nshonga zitari zimwe na zimwe za Ed Mutwe za Bob Giant akabasa kubanarga na kwatwa zona abase kubahine byabasa kubanagamba n'abanyamakuru bitu kandi twabasa kubantu bukusiyaho erizoba eryakazoba bw'amakuru naminji kandi abekibina echa National Unity Platform bakiriyo nubarana besimura bwanyuma ya candidate babo okubasa kubana babazibira ningashi bashangire batine bombagira ngo banjire kubahandikisa okabyona twabasa kubantu bukuretera ntucencuresho ngabwe kibabandise babasize kwanga kubahandika abwe kitongore cha Electoral Commission ekiriyo registering ningashi ikinominating candidate bo kwesimba ahantebe zitari zimwe na zimwe twari shuma kuriya eseri y'amayanja ihange rya Nepal riyo kwesharinga kuriyo kugendo misho ba generation Z babasa kubana batavukira prime minister kandi yabasa kubana akoma mwe byanguha nargayo nargo mu ihange ryo mbamusigisaho entebe nyamuyiguga ibyo byona twabasa kubantu kuretera kandi izo baryanyuma abasyo tugambire ahashonga stari zimwe na zimwe za Israel akuriyo mu kibuga kikuru Yerusalemu babase kubana bagitera batega basa bazahamuki batera abantu binji afuturebera abantu bana babase kubana bariko magaragensa twakuretera bimwe basize kubana baho bwanyuma ya abazahamuki kutera Israeli na Israeli ihe ya Israeli naryo base kubana gararita mu cyange cya Yerusalemu byona birya murebe wa Revival TV tukusima kandi tukwebaza.
Okay, gambira mugenzi wawe nabasa kuzaha www.revivaltv.com no tufunaje kurunje munonga teka mechigambo Inside Headlines Revival TV no bano tufunaje kurunje munonga aha platforms zona kandi we orijuke ngo ebiro munana okwezi okwa 11 ekirito cyataha ekirito cyataha kirumuteza kodi bit ebyo byona bikibiso reka tutandike tuti Museveni abugina bazirwanireho now tinkumanya okubugana bazirwanireho tugire ngo aho hati bya nagezaho kumanyisa ki okubavugana bazirwanira
of course turukuza kumwakira n'enshonga zitari zimwe na zimwe wanu ningira ningo muringo gumwe gwa mobilization kugira ngo turiyo mu karitango k'2026 kakaru no muringo gumwe kubishya ngo kitwarwanirire mutargayo mukabasa kubana umurga aha muramwa no abantu nyamwingi kutwikaha inabarkwebwa aba base kubana barga ninja no muringo gumwe oguba kubasa nabwo nuko kire akuba kubasa kubana batungira mu excellence yoweri obari yonaza umukaruru kugira nabo batunge chance babaze kubamba mugambira hashonga zabo zikubateganisa akasimo kabo
batarara bahaba undi habwe shonga kugira ngo nata babugine kuziganiraho okay katumurebe kandi mukuru wihanga ari munaganirana n'abantu abo.
And since we came into the government, we've been trying to tell you that no, you people, you must become a modern society by joining a modern economy. And this modern economy has now got 4 sectors. Now I'm going to confuse you now. Has got 4 sectors. Sector 1, commercial agriculture. I saw you watching Yamkama here when I came. Those are examples of people who have woken up. Commercial agriculture. Sector 2, manufacturing. Sector 3, services, borders and all that. Sector 4, ICT. So if you join any of those, you will join a modern economy. And you would be either an employer, which means you are a capitalist, a middle class, or an employee, which means you are a proletariat. So therefore, principle number 3 is that society must go through socio-economic transformation. Now, number 4, the 4th principle is democracy. So all these help historical mission number 1, which is prosperity. With patriotism, you love Uganda. Pan-Africanism, you love Africa. Socio-economic transformation, you change, take advantage of the new markets, and democracy. Then we shall get prosperity. Now, you the veterans, when I started Operation Wealth Creation, 2013, I told General Saleh to first give seedlings to all the veteran families. First, give the veterans and the families which supported us in the war. And he said he had done that. And afterwards, I said, okay, if you have finished giving all the veterans, how about giving the others? Then they started giving the others. But later on, I heard that some of the veterans could not get seedlings because they did not have land, which was another issue. So that's why if you don't have land, then the next option is to have omwoga, have an activity which is not based on land. So I don't have time to discuss this with you, but you discuss it with your commanders, with the ones who organized you. I want every veteran to be in the 4 sectors of the economy: commercial agriculture, artisanship, or manufacturing. Of course, that one is big. You may not have, although if you are organized, we can support you so that you have like maize mills, you have things, small factories. If you are well organized, that can be, we can support you to do that in groups. Maize mills, we can support you to do produce buying. Those are not activities which need land. trade, artisanship, you can do it without with small land. Then services, of course, which is what I'm talking about. And then ICT is for the ones who are more educated. So therefore, I'm very happy that you are organized, and I would want you to be even more organized so that we can support you, if necessary, with the circles per zone of veterans. We can give you circles. We are giving you money to Bayai here in Kampala, ghetto boys. Why can't we give money to circles of veterans? In zones, I'm talking of a zone like Mubende zone, then you have the Masaka zone, then you have what we call the Greater Ruero zone, then the Kampala zone. We can organize that, and then Teso, then Ankole, and so on. So that you are engaged in wealth creation. It's not good to have the veterans in poverty. It's not good at all.
Nuwogo omwami excellence Yoweri Kaguta Museveni president w'ihanga litu erya Uganda nashobora nshonga zitari zimwe na zimwe obubwa bwino n'aba veteran bari bakazirwanaho ahashonga zitari zimwe na zimwe wazihuraje nshonga zabasa kubana zigambwaho ku kwabinire plan ba veterans omwaka gw'2013 babambaga baziriye nsigo za NADS ekabasa kuba naragira Salim Sare general kugira ngo abase kuba nayambaho ba veteran bakazirwanaho nabo babembaganyirwa mu umunshonga zitari zimwe na zimwe yagaraka yagamba nshonga nyingi yajya ngo cyako bakiri kirunja at least aba veteran bakazirwanaho bakabasa kubana barigayo nabo baforming aho ka group kasako kakabasa kubana kabayamba kugira ngo nabo babase kubana batunga sente ezabegisere hamwe nkabamwe abazirwine
nyoni ndeba ngo he's right only that
yes.
Nushonga nikiba kiri rate abantu nkaba kushanga ngo tibine sako konka
bine yemyoga yes buri district noshangaho veterans yes
yeah mwe nshituje nayagamba iyo kubongera sente ziha ninga kikugira ngo bakore kugira ngo veterans yihanga ryo nashi anyway wana amanyita ko namanyisa kureka yabasima kugira ngo bari organized ekiwana ugamba kugira ngo ubundi ne babasa kwebwa umuntu wako bari organized naguma namanya ekiyarwanire cyamurwanise naguma nateka bintebyo so yabasima kugira ngo bari organized mwe ko nabasa kohereza abayayi bo mu ghetto abagoma nabo yatakwaza kubahereza nibwo yabibire nagamba kandi okubugana nabo tujja kwa ntureba bo bagobire muci okubugana kwe nawe okubugana kwe nabo agobire muci
umushawe yabo bateye muci ningo bahabuzi konka ninja no bahabuzi bwonkano bwaro bwabase
kubana nibumara konka kandi of course kuzayo buzima ni babatayi ninke cyatano ninge cha miliyoni abukwa hakubugana nabo no manya ngo wabugana Bank of Uganda tango joy omutabani noishuka president ari kubuza ngo nacha kugira ati hine ko turi kubasa kugira kutwahindura mu baro yatwashanga mbwe n'umutabani watango doy ebye yebihwire katubirebe.
In life a loss is welcomed, and in life a win is also welcomed. Let us stop being entitled. Let's stop being entitled and we think that we should always be the winners. Chichoncho, you're looking at me now. Wake up. Appreciate the facts. The youth decided, stop being entitled, and come and serve the young people massively with a range of about 1,567 votes against a one Chichoncho Brenda that was a merge of 5 other candidates. So in other words, it was 5 candidates against 1, Team Tanga. Chichoncho Brenda and the other 5 got a range of 1,355 votes. Now the truth is seen, it's plainly out there. It's just that we as Team Tanga are the silent majority. but dear Ugandans, the youth decided. The youth are tired of Kadongo Kamu music. For a long time we have been picking this music and we want to push it the reggae way. We are switching up the style to reggae music. The young people call me the reggae master. Reggae warriors, the reggae warriors. We are called the reggae masters, and we call them the reggae warriors. Reggae won, the unstoppable reggae won that day. And I assure you, dear Ugandans and all the youth out there, your vote won't be put to blind. Nobody can stop reggae. Fast forward, I want to thank each of my opponents for stepping up and coming to the election, not shying away from it. I also want to thank the NRM Electoral Commission and Secretariat for accepting our pre-orders. Ewan Chichoncho made quite a number of pre-orders. The first day, which was a Monday when the election should have happened, she came and made very baseless allegations and requested that they postpone the election, which we did. In real time. The Electoral Commission did that, the NRM did that, they postponed the election. The next day, I want to confirm to you, dear Ugandans, the election was meant to happen smoothly. Until a one Chichoncho Brenda still came out and said no money, no vote. And she was loud about it, she caused chaos. Allow me confirm and reconfirm that all the chaos caused on that day was caused by one individual, Chichoncho Brenda. Why? Because of the failure to mobilize, I believe. She caused chaos. The staff of the Electoral Commission were very patient with her. The youth were very patient with her. But I give you my word, when that election came to the table, the youth decided. We want to kick off with a grand mobilization strategy as the young people of the NRM. And it's in that vein that I want to beseech or request kindly the NRM Secretariat to come and reschedule or set up voting for the other positions that weren't taken up. It's being a handful and it's being quite expensive on our delegates. Accommodating here in Kampala is not an easy task. It's also being quite expensive on our leaders, those that wish to take up these positions, that want to represent the young people. It's being very expensive for them. So if by any chance the national chairman is listening in, we as Team Tanga, we as the NRM Youth League request that you step up and give us these elections for the rest of the positions, the youth members of parliament, the vice chairpersons of the NRM Youth League, and the rest at NEC. We would be very grateful. The Youth League is ready to serve, the Youth League is ready to mobilize for the president, and we'll be launching our grand mobilization strategy that is going to conquer. It's going to be reggae all the way. It's going to be everywhere. You will meet us everywhere, in the mosque, in the church, name it. We'll be mobilizing for the president, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And we will bring him back as president of this country. Why? Because he's visionary and his leadership is steadfast. In life, a loss is welcomed, and in life, a win is also welcomed. Let us stop being entitled. Let's stop being entitled and we think that we should always be the winners.
Reggae warriors oye. Reggae warriors oye. Gulgagambo tu oye. Kurushomozo musasi.
Nyakiriyo natambura umutwe. Njiriyo ninde bigambo byo following ngo umutwe gwanje.
Ati nyoto kwa ngingine ndi akani following. Reggae warriors oye. No one can stop reggae. Now, yanagabore ni bakadongo kamu. Konga kandi hati waza kubera ni batano. Mwe natogu nubashimwe kwa kadongo kamwe. Konga chango munonga bamunalify as the chairman youth leader ahabwa national resistance movement. Now banyuma ya tribunal okusharamu ebi nibyo gambiri nibyo tribunal nibyo koziri ninga shi directives zekoziri ezegire ngo akacheko kagireki kakore na nenshonga habwenji esharizemu. Number 1, the declaration of Collins Tanga as a chairperson of NRM Youth League is nullified. That is number 1. The NRM Electoral Commission must conduct a fresh election in strict adherence to party laws and electoral guidelines. Number 3, Tango Doi is bad from presiding over
Yes.
or taking part in any capacity during fresh election. Now, here, ekinandi nteekateeka ni tribunal okutugambira ekajja ngo hati ntwena kuteeko hogo abariwe yagira ki maybe ekintu kije hato wa chairperson ijuka yanagira yahenda rero gamba ati mwene twanisaba chairperson wa NRM national otebekaniso bururu obwa as positions kokati yagamba yiba munarifai jiremu now tinkumanya kato abigambira president akabuza that very night yayeta yajangu tugambire iwo wa legal affairs tushobore nitubasa kugira kintu twakora ngwe kiriho no the ruling was endorsed by tribunal members Diane Kasabiti, Esau Isingoma, with John Musime serving as the panel head. It was issued in Kampala under the seal of Electoral Disputes Tribunal. Wachireba ogumushara bakamurangirira birabi na mushanju ebyo kwezi kwa munana erizoba nebiro mwenda okwezi kwa mwenda tamazire 210 tamazire 210 mu ntebe akoze record.
Of course Clever wano muhuraje na gamba na defending na jati choncho Brenda nuwenya kurete bizubunoshano wabase kubana argayo na piringa omutribunal kureba ngo babase kubana bataha mu nshongezo zabase kubana zigenda obwakororo obwe baba hariyo delegates tukareba abantu nyamwinji akatomena kabaho ibigambo nyamwinji n'ibigambwa konka ikizubu cyabireho cyo kurebera Clever yo kurebera karura kakabase kubana kashaze wa mu one oriya Tango Doi numutabanu iyo gogo numutabanu wa Tango so Tango Doi akabasa kubana aba involved mu karurako akabasa kubana ngwa nargayo nabara baba mbabara karuru
atikora abari wari commission atikora
no amateka ngagira ngo waye simbere umwana wa ningasho munyabusare wawe yarumu uwe zarabaju obukwaso ndijo abase kubana abitambuza uwe cyatarakozira akabaza yabara karuru akayashya rwagati yabasa kubana stopinga na hatanu condition nabarakaru
seriously akana amanyamateka yagahenda ari kukireba
cyo mansa ngo abakaba involved umukarurako nangwa ni cyoncho Brenda naho yayemerire naho yasinzire
akaza kuba
nasa kuhababa
ko ngashika mvuze nangwa ntakubuzi wo kwato kubimanya reka tubuza bari kutureba hati kukareka arakaruru ko umugongo abantu nyoni yenda twetegereza ibintu byo kuba nituhajane ibintu bitukureba akaruna ko mugongo no kubara omwe babiri bashatu hati chikaruga nkaye kugira ngo umuntu ati nkanye na muzee wanje wa Yesu imbere Daddy Sarongo ngumubarire mbare nice 10 ni basa kugira nti 15 hari abantu abariho no nyoni ngira ngo ire nabari kutureba echo kugira ngo akari involved ekintu nangwanka baroti ubundi nasa basa kugira ngo bane babara akwatenka ataka akakwata akabare ko gataka kwata konka hono mugongo mukureba so anyway nyoni nda of course akananga ko kate kakoziro gwago kashara mungu bakashazemo konka no manyangu hano hariho sympathy vote bagaruka bakajya mukari twaza kukagaruka mu manyangu harimo sympathy vote
pingumani
kushanga bakujya ngo bambi bacihire bo bakibingire katugaruka tucihereza nabe biratamuhire nabo mugire babaza bamugire ki bamuhe nyonyi na masukungu ubumwe warwarira no kukira ekinkubanyisa hatogu namukira kugira ngo abire yagire mu ntebe yarangirirwe hati nibaza kugira ngo mina baramusasibwe bakajya mu konkati nibafaki nabo abanje batakumureka mwenu yabiro wa mutabane wa Tango Doi bakasharizemo reka tugaruke tugire ki Tango Doi naza kuba atari mu kanyo ndimuni ndeba umusigazo ariko akatwara akaruru ka yose
akirunja turuhaho kandi kirunji Tango Doi yabasa kubana karga muniza kureba ataruhurwe kwaso yona iyo mwami Chichoncho Brenda umucyara kazi Chichoncho Brenda warigire yakabasa kubana hababera Tanga colonies ogunu mutabano wa Tango Doi ukura byo kuronda ningashe byakaruru omukibina ecyarwangiseriza echa NRM zakubantu bukusiya kwa
izabari yanyamazi Nobody Mao president wa DP Democratic Party kandi ori minister wenshonga eza ebyamateka omuyangati ya Uganda omu government ya NRM eiba kugira ngo akashwerwa nayo arugireyo kandi ori kurwanisa government ya Museveni ngo gire ki eweho ecwekerere arujiro yatendereza President Museveni yatera umungaro yayacwacwana yagambeki hati nyoti nkareba kumushisha imanzi utari kutinda ebikududuma yahurira musataka yakanga no mwebembeza takabagaho ebibyona abigambire obwabire ari aha mukoro ogwa AALCO katugure murundi gwa kagana
to take a stand and to fight for what we believe in. We also acknowledge that solidarity is at the center of all our policies. We have benefited from solidarity. For instance, one time we needed Tanzania to help us free ourselves from tyranny. But at the same time, when South Africa was facing oppression due to the apartheid system, we were not afraid to take a stand and host those who were determined to overthrow that oppressive system. As I talk now, our president leads the non-aligned movement. We have not been afraid to even defend our ideas with the force of arms. We have not been afraid to stand with other countries. If you go to Addis Ababa and you see at the Julius Nyerere Center, there is a wall which has the list of names of people who have died in peacekeeping operations. The majority are Ugandans. We don't boast about it because that's who we are. I told the Attorney General that this gathering of the 63rd annual session of ALCO is probably the largest gathering on legal issues since 2010, when we hosted the review conference of the Rome Statute. Again, when the Rome Statute was enacted, we took a stand. But we didn't stop there. We established our own International Crimes Division. And I hope there will be an opportunity for our delegation to share with you what we are doing under that International Crimes Division, which has tried terrorists, including those of Al-Shabaab, to show that we believe in international law. I'm here as head of the Ugandan delegation, but your chief host is the Attorney General, who is my neighbor at the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. The Attorney General gave a press conference to all Ugandans to tell them what this meeting is about. Normally, people are not excited by meetings of lawyers. They think we speak a language they don't understand. They think we only talk to ourselves. And somehow, everybody thinks that the concepts we talk about really don't matter. But the Attorney General explained, and I was pleased to see in our national newspaper, The New Vision, a very good coverage of what this meeting is about. And the Attorney General said, this meeting is about shared legal perspectives. That one everybody understood. He said this is a platform for us to discuss, but not to stop at discussing. We must influence global legal trends from here. He had to explain what ALCO is about, and in his own words, when he was asked why was Uganda selected. Let me quote what he said. Uganda's selection as host reflects growing international recognition of our commitment to multilateral diplomacy, international law, and South-South cooperation. But he also told Ugandans the benefits to the country.
Okay. Twaina ngutuhendereraho.
Yes.
What was the reason kugira ngo this 63rd consultative meeting summit kugira ngo torinwe kwijo mu Uganda kwijo mu ihanga rya Uganda ekiyagamba reka tutarekane ciyahirukana kugira ngo bakagitorana kugira ngo Uganda hati ne recognizingwa ninga nebarwa nkihanga eriri kubasa kuba nirikora cyo kubasa kuba nicetengwa omunsi yona kugira ngo ihanga nanka ninga sheki nanka ninga ekintu nanka chaterera. It is recognized in the whole world, in the whole world. Chimanyisa ngu nana minister president wa DP kuruga kajangu Museveni hine byeta kutina kurumba dicete kutuma bundi abampa amahanga gakwingana 47 gayeteraniro muri Kampala okujangu omukoro wo gutanikire izo bari yajemo bazo niguza kumara gukatandika ebiro mushanju noti on Monday.
Yes.
Monday. So niguza kugenda mpaka orwa katano 5 days bari kugamba ahanshonga zitari zubwe na zimwe. Now Nirgo consultative summit
Asia
African consultative meeting.
Yes.
Organization. Legal consultative organization. That is ALCO. Now, ekabanza kuba Asia Legal Consultative Organization. Asia Legal Consultative Organization. Ekaberi yechizinga cha Asia. Like a continent.
Yes.
Continent of Asia. Asia as a continent. Konkabo kugira ngo harimo ekintu kugira ngo nomanya nayo no yobuza Asia. Nomanya wali aba China, ni yabari yo bayindi, ni yari yo bachi, hati nora munonga bari mu mahanga ga Africa. Ningira ngo nabebembezi ba Asia nabo kubarebire oku bari kweshemerera mu ihanga rya mahanga ga Africa bayongero ka kari. So kaba Africa Asia African. Asia African. So chija chatandika chiso muringo nkogo. Now ekiyanazizo kumanyisa okongera kugamba no kugira ngo ugoshemere kwa chebembiro of course nabyo muhoreza wa government. Umuhoreza wa government chiryo wachiwonuka hati ni wari ku hosting. Kuko of course ya hosting nko umuntu w'umurigo nateye kuba ari kuraba muri president. Mwe no gara hostingire hona host ni ihanga ni ryebemberwa president. Now ningira ngo omurundi gwankaganisha togo amahanga minji okwija omuyanga ya Uganda harimo binje biri kubasa koro ata kintu kigeragere ni sana kire cha chogamu.
Yes.
Chogamu eyen 2007 harimo binji ebyarebekire biri kweta kutuma bundi hagire byakorwa uko kutayayisaba jenyi hagire byakorwa kandi hagire binde by'abantu bagobera. So nyo nishemererwa kugira ngo ababija so omushaka kugamba kugira ngo bine nkwatanize Museveni na president w'ihanga rya Uganda ni ihanga rya Uganda yagamba kintu cha Tanzania kugira ngo bakaba bariho bine mu bwoba kutinda konkogu yarumba hagire shaheji ine nkuko Tanzania yokorije ahabo kugira ngo akagira ki akarumba.
Yes, nabonizeho enshongejo turebereho umucyarakazi Anita Among na wari kurgayo arikujwekera excellence yo wereka kuta Museveni aha mukorogo ogubire ngugenda omumisho mu kibuga Kampala byamateka nosha iyo excellence yo wereka kuta Museveni takumanyaje nuko kurgayo na wakabasa kuba nasindika Anita Among
nabayabira yine omushara abanyamateka
nabara hari mu
arabayine mirimo minjo omushara abanyamateka.
Yes. So abase kuba natuma umucyarakazi Anita Among kugira ngo abase kuba namujwekera omurukiko rurubire rugenda omisho bw'umurundi kaganisha tu urubire mu kibuga Kampala mu Africa. Yes, rugendo omisho n'ibintu binje bikiriyo nibigambwaho nibitisubwaho etonka Revival TV nsa kuba turi yaha program ya Inside turukereza byone birabase kuba nibigumaho ninjira ngo tutunje umucyarakazi Anita Among na wabasize kuba nahika ya mukorogo bwayishangireho yo nawe kitini sa Robert Mao wa Constitutional Affairs nangwa na
Chirio wachiwanuka.
Yes.
Yeah.
Katurebe.
Representing His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda to officiate and open this 63rd annual session. And from wherever it is that you have come, once again,
recognize the strategic platform for international cooperation that ALCO provides as a mechanism for inter-regional cooperation, especially at the time when the world is faced with exceptional questions of international laws and morality arising from wars in Gaza, the recent military affront on the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the flashpoints in the Middle East, and the refugee crisis in Africa, among others. And I am happy that the ministers cited that Uganda has a very good policy on refugees. And we want to thank our president for the refugee policy in Uganda. As we gather here today, we face a world of unprecedented challenges. Climate change threatens our ecosystem and livelihoods. Conflicts and insecurity test our stability. Economic inequalities strain our societies. Rapid technological advancement, from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity, raise complex legal questions that demand our attention. Present here, the Secretary General and the entire Secretariat of ALCO, distinguished delegates and guests. It is my singular honor to welcome you to Uganda for the 63rd annual session of Asia-Africa Legal Consultative Organization, ALCO. As you've already been notified, my name's Anita Among, AAA. I am the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, and I stand before you this morning to represent the head of state, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who is unable to be with us due to hereto unforeseen and equally urgent commitments. The President's decision to assign me this representative role is a testimony to the effective complementarily of our three arms of government. We have executive, legislature, and judiciary, and we work closely together, but we also respect separation of powers. I want to thank you for choosing Uganda as the venue for this session, and I'm sure by the time you leave Uganda, you will have enjoyed, and I'm happy you can even speak some language, some words in our language now. I was very impressed, and I want to thank the Attorney General that is doing a good job. I recognize the strategic platform for international cooperation that ALCO provides as a mechanism for inter-regional cooperation, especially at the time when the world is facing.
Nijira wamuhurira umucyarakazi Anita Monga rugamba nshonga zitarizo numwe na zimwe aha mukago imikago iriho n'amahanga gatari gamwe na gamwe yatandukana agamba aha nshonga zitarizo umwe na zimwe omucya Asia nangwa no mu Europe nangwa na kuri yo mbaharabu afite kureba rutaro nyamwinjiro yo rugendo misho mu cyange cya Palestine yargayo yatangaza mwanshonga zitarizo umwe na zimwe wazehurire bwanyuma nangwa no mukaguguruho hagati y'ihanga erya Irani nangwa n'amahanga gatari gamwe na gamwe Russia so n'ibintu binje basize kubana bigendo misho umurikikoro abo kubana urukiko rwita amahanga gatari gamwe na gamwe okurgo mu cyanga cya Asia nyo ninjera umwami Clever ikiko nkeze nzabane setengwa abo kuba niziyamba kugira ngo amahanga gabase kubana gahamya umukago gwabo kuba waza kureba mu Africa nangwa na Uganda kutwara hamwe nguto nyinji zikorwa bacayina buri kimwe cyona business empango no shangamo abahinde nangwa no mu kibuga cyitwa cyambara abahinde baramuso abo nabantu abakurga kuri yo mu cyanga cya Asia so noreba ngo mukagugura yo gugendo misho ibintu nkebe batiro Africa Asia consultative meeting ezibafutaho nkeze ziryo nzenda misho no busarabe ziryo murayini ya ribu y'amateka kungana amateka nago kosi hangane rigendera aharuro vuro buri kimwe kigendera aha amateka gaburo mu ihanga gaburo mu cyanga gaburo mu family gaburo nkahi buri kimwe ni kisiyarara buri kimwe kigenda ngo cyakubire kitari ukiseme kwa kigenda
nani ndeba hano ya ariho mucara wo kwita Clarion yanayire ko kushemererwa habwa chiwanuka ari kushemererwa abo kwehayo kugira ngo this one kiriwanuka mwene owa mateka kandi uri muhoriza wa government kugira ngo akozire ikintu cyo kubasa kugira ngo buzima omukorogu ningashe cinteki cha agenda omumisho now kongera huwa ibiwano gamba ubwire bwindi kwa kubani bamanya abantu nkawe bitinisa nkabo tibakije mu ihanga eri kuba riri mu ruvuyo
apana
eri kuba riri mu ruvuyo no ijuka tenkumanya no ijuko ba akali kano Dr. Kiza Besije na ninga ni Bobby Wine ababiri bakujya kuryara emitumba
mu city abarongo kapara budget pothole
hona tibwe president Museveni atunga ubwa president bwa namu ekeri namu yes hati nanjezo kwera kugira ngo hari mentaro abantu ba dignitaries in case nka tibakafa kwa kujo mu ihangere so okuba stable no birebyo na bitarije ko nkanti bahereza amani kugira ngo bije abashani n'abantu presidency
abajwecerwa envoy
bona bari bingi munonga bebitinisa so nebyo ebito akwihira yuko ngatwaza kuhendera sakureba ubundi yawa president ya isonko rwa katana kabasibura you never know so okatwarugayo umubwira ntwe naturikire kimwe abo kwa makuru twine minji munonga umuringo go mutari kugira ngo twongere tukoleke ebiri kufa omunsi twaza kuza abanupu
national unity platform ageba komba marra go gariyo ngagendo misho omukibina icya national unity platform Joel Senyonyi oguno mugambirizi wecho not Rubongo ya Secretary General narga yo nagambe bigambo bitari mwe na mwe bwanyuma ya Electoral Commission eriyo handika karuru akaba ariyo bariyo bina bitari mwe na mwe biriyo behandiki sabya ngo base kubane byejumbera mukaritangwa ke 2026 kwija futerwa so ebitundu mwe bitari mwe na mwe ba candidates be bina bitari mwe na mwe ninjangu deadline izobe ryanyenca kare so buri kibina cyo na kiriyo kigendo misho konke kibine cya national unity platform ninjira kibwine orushozi ruhango munonga bwanyuma yaba candidates bayo okubasa kubana bangwa ikitongore ekebyo kuronda ecya national kugira ngo babase kuba batine qualification konka we umwami Joel Senyonyi nyo mukutera mutoke Clever aciyerekeriza aharayin kugira ngo ubona aba opposition tikumanya no basa kuba uri opposition oburwe
katwa tubahurire rero twabara tucetegereza turebe
where NRM candidates lacked any prerequisites, they would simply tell them to go and sort them out. But where there were NEP candidates, even where they had the prerequisites, in some cases, they were blocked from being nominated. And here are some of them who we had endorsed fully, and as I will be telling you, there was a very, very deliberate attempt. People have been seeing, the media has been, announcing that NRM is an opposite here and there. That is not because we did not have candidates in those places, but in many of those places it is because the candidates were blocked illegally, irrationally. And we are going to right now formally complain to the Electoral Commission about each of these cases. These ones will tell you, but we also have many others who are not able to come here on short notice, including our district chairperson in Kasese and other places. So these are some of the people, but we want to condemn those Electoral Commission officials who have decided from the word go to behave as though they are NRM Secretariat officials, who are out there to frustrate our candidates, and each one of them will be telling you what transpired in their case. Basibo ne banyabo tuli wano olunaku olwaleero okwogerako eri bannamawulire n'abantu bamu be twali tusunsudde okwesimbawo okukiikirira oba okukulembera districts ez'enjawulo bayita LC5 chairpersons mu districts ez'enjawulo. Bano aba NRM mu districts ez'enjawulo balemesezza abantu baffe okwewandiisa mu bo bali unopposed. Kumbe beekobaanye n'abakulira akakiiko k'ebyokulonda ne balemesa abantu baffe okwewandiisa, so nga balina ebisaanyizo byonna ebyetaagisa nga baali babiwaddeyo. Era ko olunaku olwokutaano olwa wiiki ewedde, olunaku lwonna twasiiba tufuna amasimu nga abakakiiko k'ebyokulonda bali frustratinga abantu baffe okwewandiisa. Era kyova olaba ku weekend twavaayo ne tuyisa okuwabula eri bakandidaeti baffe bonna ne tubasaba batandike okwewandiisa ku lunaku olusooka.
Now, if you don't have prerequisite, ebiri kwetagwa.
Yes.
Alimu najezo ku defending aba konkati nakitunga je kai naenda ngutocha njitere munkanye. Hati bari abantu aba nabo baherize kadi iwo urukize rukutureba abo baherize kadi rero abandi bagenzi babo bakarugoba kutera kitiba kutera umuntu abandi bakudeclaringa independent bari kugira ngo abo baherize kadi mbabaherize kadi umucishobobo tibahitize bisanzwe ringa tibashimire kwa nibansinga nyoni nza kuija independent ninza kwehanditsa yesterday actually on Monday is that Tuesday yesterday nana independence behandikise titukarebe bakurugaho kugira ngo bababinjire hati aba national unity platform abo batori nenka leaders bakavetinga bakagira ngo ogwa yarabaho hati nibo babinjire. Should I think ngo everybody bagenzi baba mu nupa baje ngo twaza kuzikwija independent nibo babire bine bisanizo abo kwari abo bayimire bisanizo abo bayimire card already bari mu system bari mu RC3 bari kwa councilor babi makadi bazi habasya cyayereka ngo byo kuba batabisotingireje aba bantu babemerera nabo bajya ngo nibaza ko abagamba ubundi twabona ubwire buturabahereze ni kirebeka bakabiyaho sente ece kine canje bakabiye sente bazacira nka national unity platform babarabyaho tibafa habisanizo owabira tine center ine bisanizo ba mumima card hati byaba leta.
Yes, abukuba one kwenda kuja mtu basi kubantu bwero rwashu umwami Clever waza kureba umushonga zitariza noreba natandikanye kugira nti national unity platform no sheriyo ne letera kugira ngo ni opposition bariyo mbatargeting opposition kunga waza kureba mu noreba ngo electoral commission ya independent y'umwami Simon bya bakama umuramuzi noreba ngo nagesa hofutera nankaye necentura munonga kukira nabandi abo kuba emikono nawe nibende mikono bagira ngo buri district ninga city oshanje babiri mbende mikono rwenda 50 nabo
ogono
wa district oshanje emikono rwenda 5 nagumwe oze kushango shanje emikono ejo hino omugege wale
hino ndijo watwi
mikono ejo oshanje uri asayinjira abantu omwe babiri bashatu kandi baze kucenchura abukubani binje nza kutegereza electoral commission negamba cya habwe cye base kubane ergayo ni biya mu mukabura abukubati bakubiyamba dine reason konka ubuntu reba Joel gogo wisrubongoya takurga yakashobora mu kibabihimo bashangire batine qualification emikono babasa kuba babire bine qualification ko yes abwenki babihire mu bahari reasons waza kureba noreba babire nibenda bashabe emikono rwenda tanagumwe hatuno basa kuba no shanga emikono rwenda tanagumwe bariya oshanje bariya emikono rwenda tanagumwe bajine konka hino ndijo wabase kuba nargayo natwara ho emikono ejo shanje batagikize emikono ejo kandi kibaretere kuba disqualified ninga sho butabahandikisa ato shanje abana bebembeza echo opposition barondo okubana nkaho okujya ngumbache hihi mbabajogora naba opposition
ako na urayaga benshi kamje kugira ngo
aba NRM bajya mu gushore mu
genda hinde kibatine bajya mu miroko muze kujaci
muze kuchironda
mustebekanisa mugaruca kwa kwikare aba hati bo bagenda bajya ngo kimanyisa ngo hari ya waga point kugira ngo harebe yatusherekire kabanyamahurire ebeta kwenda kutugambira
abwenki babiri
konka the end of it all hata ababonga benyine baza kurugayo kuba reba batahana abo kwa deadline niye nchakara tikobona hati deadline y'abanyenchakara ba bateye handikisi nibaza kurugo bagamba mazina
abwo bati nkwera rye yabihe ngo electoral commission ya Simon byabakama eriyo targetinga abo opposition waza kureba bicoye capital mwe abantu ba candidates bake ahari aba base kubane behandikise kugira ngo national unity platform bon bakasaraz bayoro C5 bona bakabazibura kwehandikisa abandi bababire nominated ningashe babire registered bakabasa kuba nibetabo mukaru bariyo basa kwetabo mukabira na mukaga cyo manisa bakahandikwa
the same electoral commission
yes ketarabangire yeta kwenda ba national unity platform abandi kayabikirize mwe naba bake ikabasa kuba ne yangabo bake so noreba haruhebuzo binje bitine as
honorable umuhandiki w'ekibira cya national unity platform kanza kuba nitwetenga binje byo kushobororera okatukorera highlight bangire ki ekibabire batine nikiha kandi sibabire bine nikiha eki aba NRM babire ni baba bine batine bakajanga umugende mu kironde nikiha imu wanyona
nuwo mujurizo na hatu nuwo mujurizo wo kubanza kwa
mateko
tugambire aba bakabiyambata bari abakabine babiri batine nibi baba babire bine nibiya so berete mbito mu manyamakuru kamera ziti base kubana zibizaho ni comparing and weighing nko kutwabase kubantu tera mutoki tureba kuri yo mukarura akashari mucyara kazi kuko yabene na leta
declaration form akatoreka teji photocopy ngire taine serial number like that omutakayezo korongo
so noreba naniwe kamera gitaho niwe zooming basa kuba norebe kiri cyo konka Rowis Robongoya yarga yakagira ngo aba bake babase kuba nibabimo kubeha omugisha kukwehandikisa kandi haruho abo bingi abarigireyo bakehandikisa mu capital mwe namwe no muri mbara namwe no munyamakuru witu yarya electoral commission no muri mbara naza kuba naturetere byabasa kuba nibisiba yerizoba abayahandikisa baha aba national unity platform abayangana baha ningashabe bine binda bargayo bakangwa baha muri ubukoso muri mbara ntwenda kumanya ikugeno misho bangire baha nini ecyar gamba Rowis Rubongoya namazima naco kibire kuno muri mbara ninga ito muri mbara turisefu ekintu kiryo nkigeno misho abantu bariyo behandikisa ubukoso nyoma abaziye hinabundebereho abarigireyo bakabasa kubana bargayo nabono bahandikiswa so nsa kumantu digging a deep ndorebe shonga ahashonga ndorebe kugendo misho akaruru katandiko butwatandika twatandika kwehandikisa bamwe babira na positive ko kwabire na kigamba bire wamuhura Rowis Rubongoya najyango haruha babasize kubana bargayo behandikisa kunkatu wasa kutera mutoki ko mu district yambara ninga shu Western region omwami aron turai owa district yisinjiro tino base kuba namwe simba mwe tugire ngo habire hariyo abantu muri sinjiro tinkwamya hahabire nabo babire mbasa kurgayo batweta abanyamakuru batugambira ngo tukarebere mbargayo ababu yayanjura armo wakasesi tukarebere kuno abari kurgayo bakagira ngo babire bizere ko yandikisa baba binga
apana tibariyo
sofa ubu nawe ababase kurabaho ababase batigerize kujaguza
kurahira
arondura
turahiwa
arono ndijo wa district ya Shema nawe abase kubana arabaho
nitsa kubamanya bona reka actually
nangwa na habati mayanja wa district yibanda nawe abase kubana arabaho
actually next week sakwa twine buri omo wena ori kuba
nza kubagita bona list
yabarabiro bari on opposite abatagize kurahira kare Joel Senyonyi nawe arugireyo yagira ati no natwero bwanga
nyuma abazitu turi mu koti
hatube turi mu koti turugira tukubagambira kugira ngo tuzakubaretera byona ebyaragambe birabeho Giant Bobby Giant bamuresera mu koti yagarukayo ogo Edi Mutwe yagarukayo Kirewo Kivumbi yagarukayo bona ati nubayire
tubire tukiriyo mu koti manya tubire tukiriyo mu koti nchure byabo twaza kuvura amakuru agakagwako Revival TV ababiri bariho twavura amakuru nyamwinje mbagera ngo waiswa mufumbiro babase ko bana bamuyorana bamubuzaho mu drone ezankuse baburu wamu zibase kubane zimutwara tubakamanyera hwara nawe tinkumanya bamuresere
tubakamuhire tinaka actually twaza kwicira muzindaro ka set yawaho buzima mufumbiro takamanyirwa hari katurebe ebya Joel Senyonyi.
Want to request court to prevail over the situation we see here. When we came here in the morning, it was heavy deployment, military, all manner of outfits. It became convoluted for lawyers, for sureties to access court. This is a public place, and we're not coming here to have lunch. We are coming here because our people are being brought here, and so matters have got to be attended to. So our request is that court does prevail over its premises, because this is unnecessary. It is unacceptable, because now if sureties are being called by court and they're not in because they're outside being denied access, some are being given slaps and so on, what do they expect us to do? The sad thing is that the state attorney, I guess out of excitement, as our colleagues were saying, court, can we help so that sureties and other lawyers access court because it's difficult? State Attorney One Nambuya Sarah Sharon, she spoke and said, no, you see the military deployed because of the terrorism in town, bombings. I said, now, this excited fellow here, why do you not stick to your job description? Are you the spokesperson of the army, of police, of court, of what? We want to respect you in doing your job, but respect yourself. Stick to your job description. I don't know where this excitement is coming from called Nambuya. It is unnecessary. It is uncalled for. Stick to your duty. When we have concerns, because you're the one asking, where are the sureties? We are telling you the sureties are stuck at the gate. You're saying, no, they deployed because of terrorism and so on. Let's get serious. The very unfortunate incident that happened, our colleague, my deputy in the party, deputy spokesperson, Alex Waisa Mufumbiro, was kidnapped right here at the court premises, put in a Noah by military persons, taken to we do not know where. He had come also as one of the sureties. Sadly, we don't know where they have taken him. This criminal behavior of people who are supposed to observe law and order has got no place in 2025. I want to challenge the military, police, and all those other outfits, because I saw Felix Kulaije on TV saying, yes, Bobby Giant was kidnapped because of unlawful drilling. I want to challenge whether it be Kulaije, but this might even be above his pay grade. Anybody who has got any matter with any of us, please summon us. We are going to show up.
Wakani mwenu Joel mazima. Urujunka ni rwinji. Kawarimu ni wabayora, ni wabakoba, ni wabasiba, urujunka nuta mu rwinji. Kada chindi amazima tuichirizani. Hati ogu wambuza. Nakubuza. Wangaruka muno kumbuza. Tinshemeye kwa ni ngarukamu. Nakubuza sureties barinkaye. Waje utibari ha gate. Wambuza uti why are they abwenshi yagamba mwana ari munayereka kugira ngo omuramuzi ebyagambe tubashimire kwa nabigamba ngo there is a lot of excitement ni leader of opposition kureza manya buryo mwate ryo mu docket yeye omukazi wo ari munagamba kugira ngo ari mu docket yeye orero to kwaza kugira ngo utakugamba kugira ngo utimugambirize wa police ninga wihe konkari actually ababa ryo mu premises ze koti ni mwari kusitama neye nawe ine kugamba habwenshi shonga nabasa kubagambira kiba mugambire abase kubaburize ahabwenshi mwaye toroza maha bamugambire ngo tuwe nangu turebeke ngo abunde terrorism terrorist batakabasa kugira ki okututahirira nawe ki yagamba naza ku reporting ekiba mugambire ko katogo yabitera yabitamu feeling kugira ngo kandi kindi nyowe kinkwikirize kinkwa ekinkugumanya ngo muto gwanje no kungira ngo ihe ryari ryaho nindemwa gukora ikintu kimwe kwa ninkora mu mateka inguri cindemo ihe cyo kugira ngo ihe aha president yari yo mwanya nko buri hamwe ho kutora ni hariho ki ihe abantu kanibije abantu kanibije so nyomere bareke kumva tukanjisa mahe okashangwa mahene kizibu okwijo mu mwanya only that nyoni nchiza ngo mbikirize nabonka leader of opposition na nabikibine nebibine bindi bikirize ngo umuntu abantu abakuba bine harimo bine imico mibi
abakwenda security
abakweta kugira ngo security byo mu mwanya wacho kugira ngo ari genuine echo kugira ngo ari clean tichikomeza kugira ngo hati bashime kubona bataho security kandi hati kubona bataho security hati bakubuza ngo waja or surety wa certain person wijaje bibakubuza basha ngo tabyine ninga tiba kwine ha list ati you people
ebyo nimwe bigambo bya Joel Senyonye arikucera ubwanga akote nkuru ebire necera imanja abantu bamwe batari bamwe na bamwe ababase kubana bahambwa nangwa nabo tukarebaho kurabiro mu kutugwa General Muhozikine Rugaba na postinga nambwene na nirizoba narebaho posti yo mukuru gu General Muhozi arigamba ashonga stari zimwe na zimwe ashonga sabo babase kubana bakwateza abirenze kuza ahari Elia parade babase kubana barga yono bakora yamahe kimwe tukareba mbakora parade nke yamahe yonyene salute kandi ababire mbaje bembera bamwe babase kubana bagumana bashokora yo mwandijo Bob Giant ngugo bamutwara na bomba batari bamwe na bamwe ba Edu mutwabo bakaraza mukare bamwe bari yomba bakora taporampora nangwa namureba ha Twitter yakukira kubana postinga najya omwandijo nsaguma ntutortora yo tajangu bakatweba buriyo mukora parade numutamu uniform ya police nangwa na mahe bread belt numujwara ebyabire nebyekuza aha bijwaro bya military tukureba biri barabizeho erya genest okubasa kubana orgayo no yeshanesiriza ninga shino jwara ikirkweshanesiriza ihe erya Uganda nabwashonga niyemwe omucyara kazi Shami Marende obwabiso tukabasa kubantu mureta aha
Marende nabo kandi ari
tukabasa kubantu mureta aha nagambe shonga stari zimwe na zimwe nargayo na isharinga ibya girlfriend na boyfriend nabyo bikagenda misho yayihaka no mushija wedaradara yaje mutine mushije ibintu bye bakwata buri kimwe bakikwata konkana wabase kuba narebeka ho ahakoti nagambe shonga stari zimwe na zimwe nagamba mufumbiro nagamba naba bakwasiro
konka reka tubaye tumutunge rero tugaruke
Se Shami Marende ombaka omukyala owa Kampala olunaku olwaleero twakedde wano e Kawempe Police era nga tuzze okwolereza bannaffe nga bakomezebwawo mu kkooti okuli Eddie Motwe Akirewo Kivumbi abagulwako emisango gy'okukola dduyiro afaanana ow'amagye ku kitebe kya National Unity Platform era nga tebafuna kusaba minisita wabula olunaku olwaleero bwe tutuuseewo empaaba y'omusango ekyusiddwamu nga yongeddwako abantu abalala era nga kwabo kuleeteddwako Bobby Giant, Seronkuma Edwin, Lukenge Sharif, Nyazi Yasin, Kawesi Tony. Abo bonna tusobola okubasabira okweyimirirwa era ebiwandiiko byonna ne tubiteekamu naye omuwabi wa gavumenti tabadde mweteefuteefu kugenda maaso na kutuddamu era kkooti ne muwanga 29 ogw'omwenda 2025 tugenda okukomawo wano omuwabi wa gavumenti asobole okuddamu ku kusaba kwaffe okwa bbeeru kwe tukoze wabula ekisinga obukulu wano ku kkooti nti okutuukawo kizibu ne bw'oba munnamateeka ne wobeera surety kubanga deployment y'amaanyi nnyo so twagala kkooti etuyambeko ensonga eyo etereezebwe kozi n'ekirala Alex Waiso amufumbirwa nga deputy spokesperson wa NUP ate naye awambiddwa n'agibwa mu kifo kino kyennyini nga ate y'omu ku abo abadde bazze okuba nti yeeyimirira abantu baffe so tugenda kwongera kuteeka manyife nga bannamateeka okulaba nga tusigala tuwolereza bannaffe n'okubabanja n'okubafeffetteeyo yonna gye batwaliddwa naye nga twagala okulabula buli muntu fayiro zino ezigguddwawo ziraga nti wakyaliwo abalala bagenda okuzigattako emisango gino gye bagamba nti NUP waliyo okukola dduyiro afaanana ow'amagye nga tebafunye okusalwa minisita bakoze fayiro ng'eri open so n'olwekyo buli muntu yeebereremu naye ffenna tubeererewo bannaffe ate n'omusango unlawful drill twagalako gubeera nga
this is a disclaimer kunogira ngu ninyi ndi kuba nyine kamera ndi mu field ogwo mukazi tingashoboye kumuteeka mu kamera tito kubasa hati urebye oro yanagambe nyuma leader of opposition ngu these people bo bari smart ninga ogo wari nawo Joel ngo bo bine mwenu bari mu bateka ari ati mwe mwana mutuwe na mutuhandikire konka tine ko kwasa no twikirizane ngo hariho tashimire ko banzo Bible nagira ngo habwe cyo kurebe ekitokoze kiri muri isho rya mugenzi wawe otakarebere mpimbi eryo muri isho ryawe hato kumukazi ashenyira maka ashenyira maka omushija yari korire mikono ebe bagire mutakumanya babituretero mu mahurire hati yabara kureba mpimbe ryo mu mishoge yarebe ya mugenzi we yes it is good kugira ngo rwanirire abatu mu mateka ko kagashoma konka bwencho otakube cyo kurebera
tine respect yona
teriho so nyoti nkureba abakumukozesa ngo be karoya wabo nibija actually ne babasa no kuleta kutuma kivumbi akireo ninga edi muto yago mu
abo ba amuntu orukurgayo bakareta mwema ashime kuba namanywa atine crime records ari umuntu orukwese gwatu wareta umuntu nko ubugiro makuru ariyo na leta umushija wo mu kamera ngo abase kuba namwibaka ibintu
arakata karebire
rebire nyoni ngira ngo junior shami marende abase kuba nashayininga nageza aho garka umukamera y'abanyamahurire wan kana gambire tukamanyiro barabemba kwa sebendera yaba member parliament negisaha nupcards tukamanyire ne hana no hebero bino bigenda 2015 nsa kureba mbahandi kisaba member parliament aba electoral commission
erizo nebiro mwenda
hasigara yebiro binga tukarebere cards zigabwa batinire
ninjira umukazi wo no kwemurika umukamera kushanga tine nshonga yona hariho buti obutambe bundo butakwasa kuleta ha revival TV konkaro butwarebire ari kwemurika ari koreka kugira ngo numukazi konka okwemurika kuriho wano yetegereza deal ryo mu national unity platform oba kweta Derek Nyeko yes Derek Nyeko akari umujekera w'abantu ba Makinde East bamweta bamugira ngo hati kore kineki niho yayanjire akagenda hato mukazi wo kwemurika we namanya ruyirika yamazire kumutwaraho entebe eyo mu Kawempe eyo mu Kampala woman MP konka yeje yiba mu reserve injire eyo kumutambusa bakamusomosa akarugo muri ya Kawempe nko mukazi Kampala nko mukazi akazo mu ya Makinde East iwo tare kwemurika mu misho ga kamera hanyuma yo kutugambira ngo eka yebajeyire actually turaresera katambako omushaka rwo yagira ngo yatoreka nk'abanyamakuru yatoreka enjuye yo no kubajegwire bakajegura byo n'ibyo kabitwara daragambire so nawe yarjo yaje ati ni mwanza kungira mutango shamimu na ijo misho ga kamera zanyu kubagira ngo ndiyo mushuma already ndiyo muka when wayegwire bintakarugamo so nyoni ngira ngo narakwe kumuri koku no kumanya ngo tare sho gacona yatungire entebe already riyo konganya kuno jangu ndiyo muri bo uri kutera karuru shamimu kabenta kumereza karuru cyo kanchigamire
anyway we nacyongera nakirgayo kwero ko mbanya-makuru ahariye ibi byakuteka teke byakubasa kubane brgayo bukosa kabasa kubana arga umwihange rya Kenya kutungo bujanjabi bwanyuma ya coffee bill yabase kubana bone still nerabwa ho parliament nerabwaho negendo misho twarebana barwana gana ukurwana gana kubaho nayirkanjira aheru muri Kenya natunga bujanjabi kandi nagariko mwihanga area Uganda bwanyuma yeje myaka yone yabase ameza guyabase kubana amara aheru yanga akabasa kubana agarika ntore nagariko politics ntore nagariko mu kibuga nagariko mu misho ga kamera abo ko batwiro bwire bwinja atari mu kamera so niko kira kunani ngambira mwami Clever ngo umucyara kazi Samim ariyo nagarika ho nebe byakora byona nagesa kugarika konka izina iryayo ne akora ninde ariyo narukoro mu muringo mubi amano basakoro izina umburungi
ningo mububi
konkate ho ngambire shahe Samim Marende izina ryabase kubana argayo nakora nizina iryo mubi
actually mukugwara kwena no kwija ko kugaruka mu ihanga nyowenka bandi doubtful akushasha kwe ahabokuba akija ari kurugo mu irwariro yija akoze convoy ari kuba ari kumuyora bakumusiba umuracika bashaka kumushoza okushonga akaba atari mu rwire mwe tarizire ko wabira ryo mu rwire so twaturuka hanankeji turukuza iseri y'amayanja yagamba kashonshoreke inakanta kuyagambamo ngukurugirira file za kureba we ko munyamateka bacayongera kuyorwa ahabwa parade eye bakozire so waba notina obundi amateeka obundi wakozire kintu kitari mu mateeka konka notina kukwata abo kwano baza kukikora aba kubikora bakaje kali kanchikore wo ryo kunkwata ngire ki kunkwata ari umusigazi nata akiri mu kihome bamwita Bobby Yanga Bobby Yanga akagira ati ari ubwo gamba yaje ati principal nyuwende kembuga no bushija mfafakana nabwe noleba ngogwe akabana magu yabwa nabo bamutwara mu kihome tayine shonga naco koka rogo rukuba yakikozire konka ari kutina amateka mwene ukore wakikoziro ryo mu murabo kurugire cyo mu kiroya yagamba hati tandiko yetebekana isobo oburgo mu ihanga akaruruka atakayikini baza kuyora baza kukwata ikandure waburi
of course ito garvivo ntuba turi yaho kusiyaho ibikuru makuru ntufiterera to kitureba enshonga ahanshonga tubasa kuba ntucencura ntudiginga deep kandi uko muco gwitu ogwa inside headlines tutandikiraho mbigere bitu tubasa kuba ntureba amakuru agasibayo tubasa kuba ntukusiyaho ntugacencura ntugagigena ntugakusiyaho aho uri ho na mu sitting room yawe mu business room yawe bitu ntongera kubasiba abarebe ba Revival TV ntubasima tine bugarikiro webare ogumana weguye kumera Revival TV kurga aho tutandikira of course Revival TV nebe ine program nyamwinji kutandikira mu kasheshe kare munonga ntuba turi yaha bajya makuru bitu mbaba bari abatari mamwe na bamwe mbakusiyaho bimwe na bimwe twareba ho sports nabo umwami Arvin yabasa kuba nasusiyaho irizobe ryakazoba nabo naho twizera nka inside headlines turukusiyaho ebikuru makuru inside headlines tuba to digging deep tutera toche mazima ntubasima aba Revival girls ntubasima mwebare staff mwebare guma mutaho Revival TV cyano birashatu nibiri amagara umbwijwire abejiba itendekero ya Bishop Stewart University mwebareka ko bayona mazima mwebare gumana mukunda Revival TV amagara umbwijwire nko muco gwitu gwa inside headlines tutandikira aha tuza eseri y'amayanja nambuye nobwo twatemba kajugujugu twabasa kuba ntwirikanga ntureba amahanga gatari gamwe na gamwe twirizoba twatungaho ekita abantu nyamwinji abantu 13 baherize kubana barga umagara gens
yes nani nshaba kugira ngo tutakayikire kuri ya umushango gwakoni
yes
gwagarukwa mu kuhurirwe shaheje buturyaha Hague Netherlands ICC rimune umushango now nani nshaba kugira ngo nanka Trump wito nyuma ya cameras abo watuhereza nka parliament ari mekere mune ukora na ndeba kivumbi ari bari muna agamba wo kumutunga je live nsa kumutunga turebe tumwacire Trump we nagira ngo ihanga rye ngemerere ha Bible yemerera ha
Biona tubina
reka tugaruke tuacire Trump.
America was founded on faith, as we know, and I've been saying it for a long time. And when faith gets weaker, our country seems to get weaker. When faith gets stronger, as it is right now, we're having a very good period of time. After some rough years, good things happen for our country. It's amazing the way it seems to work that way. And under the Trump administration, we're defending our rights and restoring our identity as a nation under God. We are one nation under God, and we always will be. As president, I will always defend our nation's glorious heritage, and we will protect the Judeo-Christian principles of our founding, and we will protect them with vigor. We have to bring back religion in America, bring it back stronger than ever before as our country grows stronger and stronger. To have a great nation, you have to have religion. I believe that so strongly. There has to be something after we go through all of this, and that something is God. We go through all of this for a reason. It's not easy, believe me. I'm pleased to announce this morning that the Department of Education will soon issue new guidance protecting the right to prayer in our public schools, and it's total protection.
Well, Mr. President, America's faith communities are responding with overwhelming enthusiasm, as you can see here today. Today, more than 70 major faith organizations and churches have joined together to participate in what we're calling America Prays. What if believers all across this great nation got together with 10 people friends, family members, colleagues, work associates, 10 people each week to pray for our country and for our fellow citizens. Let that sink in. 1 million people every single week, 10 people getting together to pray for our country and for her citizens. Think about the miracles that would take place over the next year.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much, Scott. So America has always been a nation that believes in the power of prayer, and we will never apologize for our faith, ever, ever, never, never. We will never surrender our God-given rights. We will defend our liberties, our values, our sovereignty, and we will defend our freedom. For thousands of years, the Bible has shaped civilization, ethics, art, and literature, and it's brought hope, healing, and transformation to untold millions and millions of lives. The Bible is also an important part of the American story. That's why I'm delighted to announce that just moments ago, I personally delivered the Trump Family Bible given to me by my mother. I remember the time she gave it to me. But it was used in both my inaugurations and also display at the museum, and I guess it will now be displayed right in the heart of our nation's capital, right here, and that's an honor. That's an honor. We're here this morning to discuss the grave threats to religious liberty in American schools, and you know what's going on. We all know what's going on. But I will tell you, a lot of progress has been made in the last 8 months, tremendous progress, more than I thought we could.
Nyina kamuhereza Biburi ekintu cyo naheruka kukwata akamuhereza Biburi kimanyisa ngutakubasa kwebwa ekintu eki nyina yamuhereze kandi nangwa Biburi yashagikoreza na inauguration ye mwenu rwe narahira kugira ngo enyikiriza ya Amerika terihindurwa kandi nangwa tariparije kwefuza kugira ngo Amerika neshaba
ebigambo birungi munonga bya President Donald John Trump ibyabase kuba nagamba kuriya babe matongoza ekitabo cya Bible Museum ya Amerika mu ihangeriyo nangwa no mu kibuga kikure cya Washington DC nibyo bibiri bigendo misho wabihuraje byabase kuba nargayo nayigambira ati butunu nakanwa cye nagira tamazimi hanga ya Amerika ryamusinge gwedini munonga kandi otebwa ihangeri ya United States of America bingi n'aba Protestant abanabikiriza aba Christianity abenyikiriza Kristayo abone bakwata umwanya kuko hanza nangwa haza ho n'aba Catholic abone bakwata umwanya gwa kabiri umuyihangeri rya United States of America dine zindi nazone zijazo kuratira honke cyahindize munke ya Islamic yes amadini gatari gamuna gamwe nagongija ngakurata honke dine ridomina ninga dominating ne dine Kristayo
Protestant chimaisa nabone bakomoka Bungereza Canterbury
naye kabasa kuba
mwenu nabone ba reporting Canterbury
by the way nihanga ya United States of America nayo kaba colonized.
Yes. So, of course, for it, for her as America, ekija kuba independent emyaka miringwa munonga. Now, wanora past to be anagamba ati you can imagine abantu abakwingana bangahe uguma nibahinduka nibajunwa nangwa nebyamagero notekateka emyaka iri kugenda kwa biri kwingana nabone batekerera mu byamagero
Clever tingo na turuninja Trump no muntu wedini munonga wasa kureba ibintu ebyabire biruho ubutegeki bwogo wa mugiro Joe Biden owabase kuba nargaho nasa John Trump karebe bisiyagana bigambo munonga nangwa naho baretire mbabaninga nabamukurwa mu Africa nangwa no muyihanga rito rya Uganda ahabwa kuriya ebyo ahabwe bisiyaga ebibiru ningashibiru zitari zimwe na zimwe amahanga gatargamwe gamwe gakabyangwa nangwa ni yanga ritu rya Uganda kabasa kubana riyo rgayo byanga twarebana babaninga bamwe babembeze bamwe batari bamwe na bamwe twareba obahagireho Donald Trump John tukabasa kureba nabigendaho kuke kandi nabijumira munonga tarabase kubana ikirizana nabyo tukureba amahanga nangwa ka United Kingdom niyo Bungereza aho tukurebera bakabaninga bamwe bwanyima yihanga ibya Uganda okugira ngo kabasa kubana rgayo ryanga ibisiyaga so Donald John Trump abase kubana akoro mu guharahanga kwange bibintu ebibi ebitari rain no mudini yana rgayo nagamba aha mukoro nkogu nagamba aburungi bwarahanga ninjangu nabari yo murayi ndunje munonga no baharabe hariho bimwe ebyariyo na yetasi ya munki byentaro nkebyo konkano maya Trevor ebyo nenta ruzensi
konka kandi nabwo n'ikindi nore we nabata kufa kugira ngo actually yo kubire ariyo muntu w'umutima mubi gutari go kujunwa ninga go kumanya Yesu reka ngikorese tukugira ngo kujunwa no noma
n'abajungu no bamanya Yesu finally
aho kugira ngo namanya Yesu kuri yakozire kintu ekiri kubasa kwa nchitini sensi yona amahanga nkaga
nkamukundo kurgayo akanga efisiyaga kakigambaho tukaturyana revival TV twabasa kubantu gamba ibu Trump byagambire umuriye byakata kwikirizana n'ibintu sex z'urukushana yes akana argayo nabiterera kimwe cyarumwe
okay okwe twarugayo omubwira Nepo ihanga rya Nepo nirishangwa ahakizinga cha Asia Nepo kandi eshaheje aho turi kushomera aga aho turi kugambiraga Nepo enganzi y'ihanga ryayo yayereza yashiramo kutahasi ebirwaniso kandi yashiramo kutahasi ofisi bwanyuma ye kiri mu nete shahi twaza kugira hamuzindaraha ni muri kiri mu kigendo mu misho omwe aho abantu bari muri batera amasasi amabare ni batera kitini batera umuntu bwanyuma iyo mushije iyo kurugo bakagira ngo neto esandege rimwe netandika izo bagero kubanza bakarogo babaninga ikubasa kweta internet babaninga Facebook babaninga TikTok babaninga everything internet bajibaninga now izoba ryanyemwebazo na neri izoba ecabaho ubwanyuma yaba kubaninga izoba ryo rukubanza hati necha no kufana kuona omushaka kuyabireba yashiramo yaje ati no ati kuza kugumaha niko kusharamo akarayizayininga erizoba rya nyakazoba Shama Oli KP Shama Oli bwanyuma ya Genzizi Generation Z eminyeto eri kugira ngo ito turya abana bo kugira bo murembe to kwasa kute norebe bari muri bakoraho nico cyabaho bwanyuma okukuyakireba Shama Oli yakireba yajya tabishemwe mureke njende obundi mukatungo businge tinkumanya yaba okugaruka okuruga kwa ntebe kwe yaba kwaza kutebekaza konko muntu orienganzi yihanga ubundi kwa kurugaho ubundi ari kuba naza ho mundacika ezara kurateho noreba yagaruza ekintu cyagaruka cyaterera ati
banzorebe kiriyo
okushanga abantu bakwika kufa bakwika kose buri kimwe cyo kikashishikara
banzorebe muzari umuro
hati ninyebuza hati kora agaruka hakazo ndijo akagaruka katahozi network hati bariya abakuba bafa n'abakuba bacwekerera nibo bafaca n'ibintu bikwa yacwekerera
mazema wanoreba nkaba noreba basirikare nko kuba kwirkanzi y'abantu baburijo n'abantu ababurijo
n'abantu
bakwasira amabare bayiza buno bariyo no birkanzi na polisi bariyo bagitwara bitwabire nturebe muri Kenya nibyo bimwe biryo mu hamahanga gatari gamunagamwe gabajungu nangwa kuteka ngwago n'amahanga gatiro tambi agabase kubana gatweshumbaho konka wanoreba mazime biryo ne bikorwa mu cyange cya Nepal mazema noreba ngo tibine nangwa tibikutana ho biryo ne bikorwa mu yangari omahanga gatari gamunaga mu Africa ibire Kenya twaturya na mangwano basabya ngo niyanga irya Kenya konkeri niyanga irya Nepal ryo mu Asia continent noreba abantu nyamwingi 13 barikire kubane bargo munsi ningenda gambiro mu Clever ekintu kibakweta internet kirabeduka ihanga ryartine internet ubwa hato murembo guturo internet niyo kubasa kubane yokora niyo eshaheje niyo kubane yokora buri kimwe wagira ngo ihango base kuri yaho internet mazima no ban kan eminyeto nyamunje tine merumo obwirobu buri kimwe so buri kimwe shaheje nikigendera aha kintu kibakweta internet wargaho ukasharaho internet ukasharaho buri kimwe social media platforms zitano zimwe na zimwe ukaziha ahamyeta utukurebere mnyeto big percentage mpango teine merumo neyehugiza aha bintu ka TikTok kanaki yes nabyo base kubane biretaho ubutatunguka bwensi abuko bokora kubase kubane kuba kuke munonga
akishaka tiya gasi yakariza bwaraga kabiri katkagire ibireho tinkumanya tugira ngo tinkaitegereze je bagishaziroho yona buri kimwe cona bacaraho ninga hine party eyibasigire eyibasi noreba hato muyaga ritu nakaba kagiyo Facebook
yes
konka basigaho internet zindi basigaho Twitter basigaho X basigaho TikTok basigaho ebindi WhatsApp nebindi ngire ngo ababona wabashazire kugira ngo buri kimwe cyo hakirugeho kandi we abuja ngo ninteka teka kuba kubisharaho hati basigaho nkaba offices zimwe ministries zose zigara zikoresha ki internet mwene hati nikireka cyababaho so nankaningira ngo omushije hogo ori we yabirebera umunda yasharamu yaje ati reka ntahe mde kureba babo wanje abo kuba no wanje nibasa kubaho abatari kumanya Nepal ningashima na Nepal no basa kujeta Nepal ojete Nepal konka nihanga eriko egine federal twagamba federal naho kushanga bakohereza obushoborozi some districts mwene uko ureba shanangire nka America
nkafutu warebere nangwa nihanga umuhanga rito rya Uganda tukareba aho ecyange cya Buganda nikishaba federal
hati nibani bamayisa kugira ngo binje birari bikorwa bani babine obushoborozi hati nka America uwo kugira ngo ine federal to kwanga ahabo kuba almost bari bine party zabo states zona zine authorities ziri kubasa kuba nizije kizabo zino obushoborozi so hati mwenu echintechi echo muri Nepal byashowe biso nitsa kongera kumanya of course ryaza kurenga bwaza kushesha nitsa kuba twamanyire aha bwenshi omushija oli yasharama karekura kandi kuyarekura ebintu byaba bita
of course Abraham tubirungi aho kugira ngo tubirungi amahanga go kurgayo kabano yitaga nuje tumaze marahanga kwa kungwasa nashumuka muyanga rito ya Uganda mbasize kuronda kasento mahanga gataragamwe na gamwe nanye mbase kuba ningaraka hana imbisa family yanje imbusi habo Uganda konkana wayo no shobere nk'ibitubire turebe muyanga kirya Kenya mahanga gataragamwe na gamwe mu Africa nibyo bitugyo tureba umahanga ga developed ga mahanga ga Nepal ninjire kintu cya internet cya kwatahanse na hego
umuntu uri kubata kubasa kureba nywara ariho nanka zindi zimwe heru naba ntari ha revival TV hari izindi zo kuba nindeba ubu no basa kuba ryo kurebe utakubireba nkebe utekateke ngo ihanga ryawe riri kubye konka wareba ukareba kaje ho wakora research no manya ngo amahanga gariko
uje uti ndahaka hakiri
tuzo muri Israeli bwa nyuma iyo kugira ngo izoba rya nyamazo abarumira moyo babatire aba Hamas baye barukizaho bomo mwene herya Israeli ryakera no kucekinga ubukambwe bw'ijana bakukambugwarira abantu ba kureba cyareka ngo bandi batekateka harimo abantu batanje kuba kutahwa barumira mutima kuba bashanga bababikire mwene barumba bacekinga reka tubire otyo خلاص تمام
عبيد لما تبي تحكي كلامها كلام جديد بيرد خليفه حول لا ما تفكرش ساعة وزيرة كلها إني ماني صوف هنا أنت بالسيدر بتروح أنت بالسيدر بس لو ميدانو لماذا إخوة أنا يا عمي לא יעזור, הוא עם התינוק על הידיים, לא יעזור. לא יעזור, תשמע.
أنا محمود عاصي من سكان بيت لكيا مروح من رام الله على بيت لكيا الحادث مسكر الشارع مش مخلينا ندخل على البلد لا أهل بلدنا ولا أهل بخربط المصباح نتيجة الحادث صار بالقدس مسكرين كل القرى كل الناس يعني عقاب جماعي للقرى لحوالي 7 قرى عشان الحادث في القدس، ونتمنى ان شاء الله رب السلامه للجميع. هاي القرى شمال غرب القدس كلها مهدده، يعني عندك من قطن الكبيب بد وبيت لك يا بيت
icyabaza kuntangaza Yerusalemu harimo abakurese Yerusalemu baraba kuringa bari kuhinga tabe kandi imagine so ebi byona za roadblocks so mu kibugomwe no kugira ngo barebe akatika gukora umurisho kaje katuweza konka kandi buzima ningira ngo intelligence yabo na very low kandi tekatekezo yeso umuntu naza kutera konka onatagira tomanyoti aba bantu kutwira mu rutaro ni abasa kugira abatahirira intelligence yawe ukaje improving ukaje modifying ukajongera mamani so ningira ngo iki cyone kiri mu gikorwa no kugira ngo bakaba basa kutahiriza konke cyahango kindi kureba Netanyahu ahikirizanye n'abashije kwa kuro kugira ngo no kutahase ebirwaniso nawe ikirizaje ataguma none mazi turugera tukugira ngo babaherize condition hati batarana kufoza abantu roadblocks zaba roadblocks tiba kwenda kurugayo bakagira ngo kare twikirizana reka tujye tutinatuta
of course ijo kubarigireyo bateri hangeri rya Israel barukora umunda babasa kubana batera base aba turebera abantu nyamwinji barukurenga nkabana barukurgo magara gense tukarebaho Netanyahu na hika mwanya ubwo babase kubana batera no bukambonya bwinja insecurity nyinji abasa kubana hikaho nangwa naraganisa ibintu binji nyamwinji kugira ngo naza kubasa kubana hora inzugu ayanga irya nangwa mwihanga irya Palestine aba Hamas abo teka ngo babase kubana bakora ikintu nkecho because turigeraha ne dakike tukatungere amakora gukurka mu Hamas mu nkambe ya Hamas barukurgayo barukushobora abanyamakuru ba Revival TV kugira ngo nubo babase kubana bataho intambasi uko batege intambasi uko harbase umucyange cya Eastern Jerusalem aho twarebera abantu nyamwinji barukurgo magara gense ntuza kongera kudiginga deep turebe aba Hamas side ya Hamas yebase kubana ergayo ne gamba cya hashongezo eze kugira ngo babakabasa kubana bargayo no batega bomo nyamwinji ombasi yabire ryo mu Eastern Jerusalem nibyo bitu abasa kubana kuretera umuyangiri ya Israel tukiriyo nturebe nshonga ntureba urutaro rwahikaya ihanga rya Palestine nangwa n'aba Hamas n'aba Israeli aho twarebere foreign minister izobe rya nyumwa abasiyo nabona argayo nagamba hanshonga zitari zimwe na zimwe najyangu yaza kurgayo akwasa hanse byo kurwanisa ceasefire yagikiriza abo kuba Trump n'wari yo mudire jo yo kugira ngo abase kubana habaho butebenkana hagati y'ihanga rya Israeli nangwa n'aba Palestine abari yo muhama Gaza kugira ngo amahanga agoga base kubana gatungo businje tukabanyere ibiteseganya konkana bo bukwakurizo Israel buyabase kubanetaho tukumanya aba Hamas barabe mbargayo nubikirizana nibi babasize kubana bataho.
Okay, ni cecho ito no kureba nshonga tukazikuretera then hamuheru tukagaruka tukazitera mutocho kutwazitera mutochi ni ukashara mukwa unkora sharemwe cyangwa munonga ubire nko ubwe bururu twaza kwikamo twatandika no kurango waba maso kuriya tuwateganisirwa munonga kandi ko kurema kuba maso kuriya amention barara bagashuka b'ibinyaso taniye kuhumugiza oshanga utabyete
niwe wabasa kuba abarebi ba Revival TV ariyo abariyo politics abesimbre ndubasa kuba ntureta amakuru agutura leta ushanje gata iwiu gihino muga kwata no basa kwija Revival TV urwigira wigwire obase kuba no ijana utaha muno ye defending anoje tumazima Revival TV amakuru component wanje kananka nkareba amakuru aguyabire nangamba ho mukaga pringa Revival TV nanye nija kwe defending andi
Shak sini shina watura sinia owagwa kaba enganzi y'ihanga rya Thailand omwaka gwa 2021
yes
abire yamara emyaka 25 ninga 24 now Shak sini shina watura ogunishe wa umuri ya mwisho unaje ntukugambi izina ryeye izina rikumire munonga
ko mugambe bamwita Pentagon
niko kwa mugamba hati ogo muzee wo muri munani mureba hati ogu niwo muharogo niwo muharawe so omushije ogo Shaksin no myaka nshanju na mwenda yagarurwa mu kihome izoba rya nyakazoba bwa nyuma yo kusindikwa akatwira mu kihome omushije ogu bwa nyuma kutwara mu kihome tiyamara yizoba bakaba musharire myaka n'emyaka tiyamara yizoba yazo mu irwariro kuyazo mu irwariro yahagumayo mwene hati ninjira kwa kubira ahamutwe ahamatu niko kugira kwa kubira kwatira ahamatu bamusho biho mu irwariro kote rizo yashiramo yamujyango iroko jende ozo mu cyuhome ahabo kuba actually bagamba kumara yo mwaka tinkumanya konka kandi ni kwataho kacao mpako kwataho kace ha noru China noru Thailand Bangkok so tinkumanya umuntu wakuba ariyo mu cyuhome akarwara yamara kurwara bamutwara mu cyuhome nabarwa nkori yo mu cyuhome nabasibirwe mweno karingira yamara kusibwa na yacira obwire bwabwawiro buyabira sibirwe hati nije bamushomera mushango bamusibure abakwa binja butwani turebo mu yanga yitu ya Uganda obundi naho mukwana mamanya yari yo mu cyuhome yarwara ni bamureta bamutehirwariro bamutiraho n'empingo cyuma yisangwa ari asigize ki asibirwe habwenci hati bamugaruza mu cyuhome now okumugaruza mu cyuhome aguturu kutungane gajirangu we okuza omwirwariro akabatari akatari mu conditions zo kugira ngo bamuyiho mu cyuhome bamutwara omwirwariro niko koti yagira izoba rya nyakazoba no birebye biro mwenda okwezi kwa mwenda now tinkumanya nora senior bamugaruza mu cyuhome
yes babasa kuba nabamugarayo kandi mbasa kuhamba mukoma umwaka gumwe ngo gwarabase kuba nargayo namara umucyome cya Thailand bwanyuma tukareba amakuru gatari gamwe na gamwe twareba umuhara nabo bari kumwirkanzia umbwa prime minister bwanyuma ya Cambodia ukubasa kuba ne kurigana n'ihanga rya Thailand kandi kirya against amateka gihanga twarena umuta ijutka turya kuretera prime minister musya obabase kuba baronda umwihanga rya Thailand takahwirohebero twabasa kubana bontu kuretera amakuru go kugira ngo wabireho prime minister kandi ishe wa Pentagon sinawatora senior nawe yabasa kubana argayo na twarwa umunkomo kugira ngo abase kubana amarayo umwaka gumwe batakumanya sinawatora senior ogwa kabasa kubana owninga ho club ya Manchester City imabara kunzi bemizano kuri yo program ya Andre yebyemizano sinawatora ogusenior na wakabasa kubana owninga yes na owninga club ya hati yaman munonga ya Manchester City
ninjango buyabira ataka jioni ubuyabira jioni ninga ataka jiguruze nibwo yabire takamanyirwe munonga kandi kija no Man City tanje kurebwa hatiya ubwo tware bikopo byayo bino murundi gumwe teri hare munonga teri hare munonga kuriya kumanya munonga nkaza Liverpool za Manchester United za Arsenal umurengo kogo now ogumushija Shaksin Shinawatura kandi ishewa kari kishi nimwe to mishi kugira ngo mwenu norangu nabari muci ari so akija kuzo mu ntebe 2021 yarugame 2026 nenganzi yihanga ya 23 na okuba enganzi yango mundu wa umuntu wa 23 kibayisa hari abandi bizire bari kuba enganzi konka abakuruge 2021 mpaka shanato ubahindwiremo of recent bari kuleto umushija obaresire musya bwanyuma ya twameta Pentagon
yes Pentagon sinawatura kazi kandi twarebaho senior ishewa sinawatura Pentagon na wari kurigaya rukwamubwa government ikabasa kubane hambwa tware nazo mu exile na agenda aftwa tungire nawe mucyarakazi we ubwo mucyarakazi umuhara ugushina watura Pentagon kandi sente nyamwinji twareba nabo mbazo mu karuru twareba nabo nakasinga umuhara wa shina watura senior twareba karuru nakasingira higuru natunga ubwa prime minister konka ameze make munonga tware nabo bari kumwirkanzi bari kumwiho mu ntebe bari kujya umusigisaho aho ubundishe nawaka yagira ngo yatunga karembeserezo muharo wiyija umbwa president oba akabasa kubana argayo nawe natunga kusasurwa inuma y'ikintu baba kirumu at least nogira karembesereza ugira uti muzeyo buyaye muhara wanje buyaye kwatara ubundi nanye kabaje konko mwihanga erya Thailand no shebyo tubikora ebyenganda ebyo Ruganda ebyanka hitwina kakwate mukuru wanje ebyo tubine kakwate buri wa mani ki turi biri president muramba prime minister bari kumwirkanzi y'amateka gar kumwirkanzi ririyo nogira ngo president no war controlling state mu Thailand nuno yebiha kikumanyisa ngu koti democracy riyo koti nesinga president amani yone basa kuba nerga yone sharecho kandi president abasa kuba na agenda na checho
twabendeze birungi twasibura kandi hanyuma ya kamera hariyo Onesimus kandi Onesimus Trump Clever twebembire nyenda ngo nkwendeze ibirungi na mugenzi wanje
obukose tumusime Erikirinda Torere Kamenon tubasima kurga afutu atanikira mazima abraida kikanje tukahika mushaheri ndagane ya shahi 11 tugira ngo rahanga utakumira mpera abase kuba na batukumira